This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High, Yahweh Shamar spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Shalom, Kol Loyam Wawala, Yahweh Shamar Shai. Double honors are definitely due unto the venerable apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone who rule well. I want to say salutations, peace, blessings, and love to the Bayaf Wadada, house of David, the elect. I'm Shamar with the men of valor, South Carolina camp. Here with another prophecy in short, going into the signs of the times, and in particular, the uproars of the people in the world. Now, here it is off of RT.com. Published today, July 14, 2021, year hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord. And you see the headline, it says, clashes in Paris as protesters march over mandatory Crown Royale jabs and incoming health pass scheme in France. All right, all throughout the earth. Okay, it just hadn't gotten over here to Babylon the Great yet, aka America, but it will. All right. The Most High Yahweh Shamar Shai is saving the best for last. These uproars that are taking place in France right now are going to pale in comparison, all right, to the carnage and chaos that's going to break out over here in America. While you, mainly you Israelites, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, natives, and Israelite foreigners, where you're, over here, dwelling without care. All right, living in a wanton spirit, living, lifestyles of rebellion and carelessness, stuck in folly. Again, what's happening over there in Paris, all right, among them French Edomites. It's going to look like child's play compared to what the Lord Yahweh Shamar Shai has in store for you Israelites over here. All right, right before America collapses and is destroyed. All right, and the Lord, speaking through his servants, the prophets, from the beginning, warns you. He's warned you to flee from the wrath to come. Okay? And he's been blowing the trumpet. Now in these last days, he's raised up the elder apostles of the great millstone, certain bishops and elders, on down to warn you. And the warning is ultimately coming from the Lord. But this has been since the beginning. The scripture says he declared the end from the beginning. All right? Let me get a quick precept out of the book of Luke. We always bring out, how Enoch the seventh from Adam prophesied of the day of the Lord's return. All right. This is the book of Luke, chapter 1. And I'll start in 68, the points in 70. It says, blessed be the Lord, Most High Power Yahweh of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. Like, the salvation is only for you Israelites. All right, and first and foremost, the elect of you. All right, starting with the 144,000 servants and prophets from the 12 tribes. It says, and hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. Verse 70, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. So the trumpet's been blown, it's like since the beginning of time, man. All right, and now we're at the very end, in the waning seconds of Esau Edom's rule. All right, and the prophecies are speaking louder and louder and louder. Now, again, you've seen images like this and videos like this from, various parts of the earth: Australia, Germany, France, England, Hong Kong. The people are fed up, man. They're fed up. They don't want to. The C-19, play is becoming burdensome, all right, and bothersome to the people. All right. They know it's horse shit, and they don't want to put up with it anymore. But but it is what it is. We told you when this whole scamdemic began that this is what Esau was going to use, okay, as a Trojan horse, Salakia, okay, to roll in his great reset, his new world order. It's never been about protecting your health. He hates you, man. Especially you Israelites. Esau, the so-called white man, beginning with the elites, hates you Israelites. Okay, they've always hated you. They always will hate you. It's a spiritual hatred that goes back to Genesis, when Jacob and Esau were in their mother's womb. All right, has nothing to do about saving you from a virus. Okay, that's ridiculous, man. And you Jakes who were taking this jab, that is the virus. All right, that's what's going to start causing a lot of you sheeple to drop dead. Okay, now they're never going to tell you that on the nightly news. But that's the reality, man. Okay, that's the reality. You don't believe it? We'll see, man. Let's say it like that. We'll see. We're going to see who's right and who's wrong. Anyway, I wanted to play some of these clips. I'll read just a little bit of this and get a few precepts. And, Lord willing, you'll be edified through the Spirit. It says, people in France have taken to the streets to protest against the government's decision to make the C-Royale vaccination compulsory for health workers and to introduce a health pass to access bars and restaurants. Protests took place across France on Wednesday with heated clashes erupting with police in Paris. A number of groups, including those associated with the Gilets Jaunes, the Yellow Vest movement. Those Yellow Vesters have been out there for a minute, man. All right, we've been mentioning the Yellow Vesters for several years now, okay? And again, all that's coming to America, man. You've seen it in spurts over here in America, with the BLM and Antifa nonsense, okay? It says, a number of groups, including those associated with the Yellow Vest movement, announced their intention to hold demonstrations across the country on Tuesday following the government's announcement of compulsory vaccinations for health workers and the introduction of a national C-Royale bullshit scamdemic passport. All right. Because it is, man. This C-19 is a bunch of garbage. It's a scam. You being played. All right. It's just the devil and his witchcraft. He's got you afraid of your own shadow. He's got you wearing face diapers. He's got you running to CVS and Walgreens to so he can put, witch's brew inside of you. It's a joke, man. And you Israelites, you're so blinded and so immersed in the ways of this world, which is passing away, that you're just going right along with it, man. Okay, but again, there's going to come a day, all right, where the masses of people over here in America, especially these American Edomites, where they rise up and they say enough's enough. You can feel it, man. You can feel it about to go down. Through the Spirit, you can sense it. These scenes, these video clips we're going to watch, this and much, 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 much worse is coming. All right? Matter of fact, I kind of went into it's like I had to pause it, but again, much worse is coming to you people, all right, who are dwelling without care here in Babylon, all right, the virgin daughter of Babylon. and you're about to witness the FEMA goons, knocking on doors. You're going to have to deal with foreign soldiers, UN troops, who will be labeled peacekeepers, but, they're going to be here for your destruction, man. All right? Destruction's coming to this wealthy nation, pursuant to Jeremiah 49 and verse 31. To you people who are dwelling without care, And, Ezekiel refers to this place as the land of unwalled villages. Ezekiel's the 38th chapter. This is going to be a bloodbath over here in America. All right. So let's play some of this. I got the sound muted, but matter of fact, hold on. Police barricades, tear gas, rubber bullets. And again, you've seen glimpses of this. But when, these so-called politicians who you idolize and worship, when they start saying that, you'll have to have a pass to access restaurants, gyms, salons, bars, that you'll have to be, jabbed, multiple times a month. And ultimately, when they go to push that charagma on, you people over here are going to lose it, man. And they're going to be doing the same things these French Edomites are doing. Letting the government have it, man. Here it is, these devils trying to enjoy a nice quiet meal, right? And they got to pick up and run, man. Because of all these protests. Party time's over, man. Party time is over. Hey, party time is over, man. Let's keep going. Try to give you an idea of what's going on. All this is that sedition among men that the scriptures talks about through the prophet Esdras. We're watching it play out right in front of our eyes. That's why our eyes are blessed, man. Our eyes and our ears are blessed because we can see the prophecies and hear them speaking, man. All right. We're watching the fall of this kingdom, which is divided against itself, because you got half the people that are for these draconian measures. They want to be locked down. They want to wear a mask. They want to get stuck, with needles for the rest of their lives. They want it, But then you got the other half of the population that's not with it, man. Okay? And Yahushua himself said, a kingdom divided against itself shall not stand. 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up so like it to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Even friends are going to be going at it. For instance, in 2nd Esdras, the 5th chapter, I believe that friends are going to destroy one another. Okay? It's going into the racial conflict that's coming, the race wars. Civil unrest, says, for there shall be sedition among men. Verse 16, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. When this stuff starts going down, over here, Salakia, in Babylon, there's going to be a rush to declare martial law to shut down these insurrections, which is their whole end game, That's that order out of chaos. They're going to bring order out of the chaos that they foment, that these elites are inciting, okay? And ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just the Lord, bringing this place down, all right, through his spirit, all right? Verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right, martial law says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that's what's coming to America, all right? America, this place is finished, man. So you among the Lord's people, it's time for you to get right with the Lord, repent, come back to the Lord, come back to your heritage, and come back to these law, statutes, commandments, so you can be saved from these said perils. Lord willing, you're of that number. All right. I don't want to write this out, Lord willing. You were edifying with that. I don't want to say shalom.